It's the digital era where people love to share every detail of their lives. However, you should keep quiet about some details. Do you know why? Because it can screw up your life. Who better to illustrate this than the mastermind himself, Albert Einstein? Why did he keep some personal and professional secrets away from the public? It's simple. He wanted to protect himself from people. In this video, we dive deeper into his untold strategies and choices. After watching, you'll learn why silence is golden. So stay tuned till the end. Although Albert Einstein was one of the greatest scientists of all time, he kept the secret of his success away from the public. This may sound selfish, but it's for a good reason. You see, successful people understand the value of hard work. They've put in effort, time, and resources to determine what works and what doesn't. They've also experienced failures and setbacks. As a result, they develop unique solutions to their problems. Why do you think they should share these secrets with the public? If they do, others will skip the learning process and take shortcuts. Often, shortcuts lead to failure. Albert Einstein understood this secret early in life, so he only spilled a few details about his success.
Would be a heavy blow to all those who believe in human solidarity.
He agrees it's cool to inspire and motivate others, but only share a little. He once said the secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Sources mean different things to different people. For you, it is the secret of your flourishing business. Have you ever considered what would happen if your competitors knew your business secret? They'll outcompete you and even throw you out. Albert Einstein insists that the heart of man is wicked. When you share your success secrets, people could get jealous of you and plot cruel ways to take you down. Speaking of taking you down, have you ever wondered why the people you trust the most are the first to betray you? What could be the possible reason? Well, there's only one way they too can grow powerful. I'll tell you more. Avidius Cassius was Marcus Aurelius's good friend and most trusted general. Unknown to Marcus, this man was ambitious and would do anything to ascend to the throne. Then suddenly, Emperor Marcus fell sick. Upon hearing that his friend was ill and almost dying, Cassius declared himself Caesar and assumed the throne. This would not have happened if Marcus kept his illness away from him. He thought that solutions would come by sharing his problem with his friend. Well, no. It only empowered Cassius. Many years ago, great thinkers approached Albert Einstein with questions about solving problems. What would you do if you had 1 hour to solve a problem, they asked. And his response? If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about it, and 5 minutes thinking about the solution. He didn't say he'd reach out to a friend for advice. While sharing problems with friends is not bad, it sometimes worsens your solution. Why? The truth is, some people are happy about your problem and are not concerned about fixing it. Instead, they make you an object of gossip. Sharing your problems exposes your imperfections and makes you a vulnerable target to friends disguised as enemies. Like Albert Einstein, find creative ways to solve problems without opening up to people. If there's a need to speak to someone, seek professional advice. Sharing with a professional opens your eyes to new perspectives on your situation. It also heals your mind. Above all, it gives you a new sense of direction. And next is your dreams. Have you ever shared a dream with someone who laughed so hard that it made you feel worthless? If yes, it's your fault. Should dreams be shared or kept close to your heart? The answer might surprise you. I came across an interesting story recently. A man figured out what he wanted to do with his life when he was young. He wanted to study Chinese medicine because he was good at it. But then, when he told people about it, they were shocked. They tried to talk him out of it because it didn't seem lucrative. And when he insisted, they reminded him that he'd be in debt if he took a student loan. After weeks of consulting these people, he wasn't sure Chinese medicine was a good idea. He was depressed and disliked everything about his life. If you're ambitious like this young man, Einstein says it's best to keep your dreams to yourself. If you keep sharing every detail about your dream, you'll give up on them soon. The reason is simple. People have different opinions about your dreams. For some, it's worthless. For others, it's achievable. People who consider your dreams worthless would discourage you and impose negative thoughts on you. Often they've tried and failed, so they don't believe it's possible. If someone has discouraged you from your dreams and you want to dream again, here's one trick to try. It's called the 10-year check. Ask yourself, is this person living a life I want to live? Will taking their advice bring me to the life I want? If the answer is no, ignore their advice. So you know the average person criticizing your dreams is unhappy with their life. It's no news that unhappy people emit negative energy. This negative energy could penetrate other aspects of your life. It's important to spot this energy and protect yourself from it. Your income is personal information that should be kept private. Just as it is inappropriate to ask for the income of others, it is insane to talk about yours with people. You must hold, spend, save, and invest. Imagine people making money decisions for you because they know how much you earn. You're even forced to pay for stuff you don't want. Even more embarrassing is that people are likely to interpret your actions as boastful and arrogant because you earn more. If you took a cab, you'd be labeled as a lavish spender, and if you didn't, they'd call you stingy. Your life would be open to constant judgment. Einstein says that sharing details of your income with everyone would attract hatred to yourself. If you need financial advice, consult a professional and not your friends. Even if your friend recently made a lucky investment, it doesn't mean they'll provide quality advice. One last thing you should never share with anyone. Nearly 70% of viewers watching this are guilty of it. Stay tuned until the very end to see if you fall into this category. Epictetus recalled that a man once asked him to write to Rome on his behalf. This man used to be wealthy, but met with misfortune and lost all he had. Epictetus felt pity for him and wrote about it in a humble style. Upon reading the letter, the man returned to him with the words, "I ask for your help, not your pity." Stoics focus on taking responsibility for their lives rather than seeking pity from others. Tolstoy wrote, "All families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way." Simply put, every family is faced with a unique challenge. If this is true, there's no point in sharing yours with others. Some people would make the problem look bigger. Others would add fear to it. You even get people criticizing you. As if that's not all, some would share the details with other people and multiply the vibrations. Discussing family problems enhances the problem manifolds. An existing vibration multiplies when you discuss it with others. One issue discussed with others could open several other underlying problems. Exposing your family members to strangers is a no-no. Whatever happens behind closed doors should be kept between family members alone. So keep your mouth sealed, whether it's a big problem or a small one. You should quietly eliminate many more things from your life, but these 5 are paramount. When you eliminate these 5, you'll feel a sense of freedom. For more insights into becoming a better person, check out this video inspired by Robert Greene. You'll become a priority after watching.